How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another LCR podcast.
Lights, camera, reaction.
That is the name.
Oh, and who is that lovely voice? We are graced by the man himself, Connor Menz.
The one that has been talked about for a while now.
Is it men's or means?
Men's. Yeah,
Just not women's.
Men's restroom. So
He's
let
filling
Let the jokes commence now.
He's filling in for the lovely Andrew.
He will be
rest
in
back soon.
peace.
But more to come with Connor. You'll be seeing a lot more of him in the future.
Yes, hopefully.
Anyways.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully we got some plans coming up with a new segment or something like that that Andrew and I have been talking about. So we'll
cool
see.
Stuff.
We shall see.
So look forward to that.
Yes.
But as of now, we watched a very cutesy, fun movie.
It is adorable.
Detective Pikachu.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Improv skills are still developing.
Something.
Go on, since you want to take the show.
No, then you already fucking stole my
Spotlight's on you, man.
No.
Spoilers.
No spoilers.
It was fun. It was cute.
Yep.
Not the best movie, but I thought it was good.
It was definitely
It was almost great.
nice family movie.
Mhm.
Like,
That's what it was. It was a above passable family movie, passable movie.
yes.
It was definitely a very decent video game movie. Like, the Pokemon looked...
I will give it that.
It was
It's
not
our-
horrible.
It's-
That's all that
yeah.
is good. It's
Is
not
it too much
terrible.
to say that's the first great video game movie?
I would not consider it great. No.
But is this the new bar to beat? I mean, what was the past
Probably.
bar?
Very low if there was a bar. Like, honestly, like
Assassin's Creed wasn't
people
terrible.
were-
It was just bland.
yeah, boring mainly.
Was that the bar?
I guess so. I guess in terms of recent.
I don't know. I guess you guys can tell us what you think the quality bar for video
Well,
game
what is
movies
your favorite video game movie, and we will determine based on that pool of movies.
God, I fucking love the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Yeah,
for all the wrong
reasons I was about to say. Yeah,
We are getting that, though, next year, possibly.
yeah, that is being made.
Anyway,
Isn't
it's
someone
so
big-
weird that we're getting on two totally separate sides of the spectrum. Pikachu, Detective Pikachu, Pokemon, and we're getting Sonic this year.
Yeah.
Now Sonic.
One looks great and one looks...
Sonic is a different level, I feel.
I'm going to love that movie so much.
What
It
if
doesn't matter.
we got a Sonic and Pikachu at the Olympic Games? Movie.
You shut your whore mouth.
That'll be in
Before people take
2028.
these ideas, we need to take those.
That'll be the first crossover movie 10 years down the road.
Do you think you can animate that?
Listen, shout out to the latest skit that just dropped on the channel.
That is right. A classic already.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was a fun movie. It had a few faults, a good handful of faults, but it was good.
I enjoyed it.
I think the lowest grade I would give it is a B minus.
Okay.
I think I'm sticking to my B. You said B as
I
well.
think that's what
I think-
Stuckman gave it. Was a B.
I
Oh,
said-
yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
I said like an 8 out of 10.
Spoilers.
8 out of 10. Wow, really?
But like, that was like right out of the movie.
Okay.
Like once we get done with this, I might
Gotcha.
just
I
drop
feel
down
like
to like a
once we start
7.5.
talking about it,
You
more.
have to look at it through the lens that it is. It was a kids movie from the beginning.
Right.
Yes.
It wasn't meant to
It
be.
had moments where it was
Oscar-worthy.
very cheesy and
Yeah.
ham-fisted.
The thing that, like I said, like for me, the saving grace of it all was how realistic and how beautiful the Pokemon looked, and just how they acted and how they just were integrated into society.
If they restructured the story to where if they just took all the Pokemon out, this would have been like the blandest movie ever.
Yeah.
I feel like the idea of putting all the weight on the Pokemon and that's what carried the movie is what really ruined it.
Yeah.
If they had a great story and then put Pokemon into it, it would have been amazing.
It wasn't the worst story, but
No.
it definitely could have.
It was safe.
I think that
Yeah.
was the best possible storyline they could have gone with, especially with the Detective Pikachu side.
And again, none of us have played that spin-off
No.
game,
Right.
Detective Pikachu, so we don't know how close it is to the source material, but it does seem like it is close to it.
It was definitely a safe bet. I feel like this is the best way they could have had us and be introduced to a new possible world.
Oh, yeah.
Especially, I think it'll do very well. I think it'll be
I
very
hope so.
successful since it's PG.
Just for the state of video game movies, it has to do good.
exactly. So, and
lot
there's
is
definitely
riding on this
enough Pokemon fans across the world in general to be like, I'll give that movie a shot, because like I was not looking forward to this movie at all.
No.
Like I really did not like the trailers.
What?
And I just saw them too much, I guess.
Okay,
I just
fair
got
enough.
tired of them. And I'm like, Wasn't the biggest fan of Ryan Reynolds being casted. I thought that was very
Really?
safe. Thought it was so safe. Because people were like, oh, Deadpool. I know Deadpool.
You thought that was just
He's
for the
funny.
star power pull of it all?
Yeah, that and it's just like normal voice guy.
Mm-hmm.
He just has a really like distinct and oh, that's Ryan Reynolds. He's funny.
I think his joke delivery is like none other.
Yeah, it's very natural.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
He's a very just funny guy naturally.
I think he's
charismatic.
easily the best part of the movie for me.
Just put him in a cute furry little
Exactly.
mouse.
Like give him some pretty mild,
Mm-hmm.
humor. Nothing too crazy.
A Winnie the Pooh face.
Yes, a very adorable rabbit mouse.
A lot of people their vote was for Danny DeVito because in the game
Yes,
it's
because
more
that
of a
would
raspy detective voice.
that would be so many memes. Like would be.
It would
birthed
basically
from
just
that.
be Phil
yeah.
from Hercules,
Mhm.
and that'd be fine.
Yes.
I think either way.
My vote would have been for Danny DeVito. I think that would have been way funnier, but he wouldn't have as good as joke delivery. That's the problem with Danny DeVito. But I don't know,
Because-
Parks and Rec, or I'm not Parks
Yeah.
and Rec.
Yeah,
Always
could
Sunny.
Danny DeVito carry the movie as much as Ryan Reynolds did?
Mhm. Yeah,
Justice did a decent job.
he did way better than I
Yeah.
thought he was going to do, but I was still very annoyed by him.
We went into it saying we were gonna have a scream counter, and he only screamed like once or twice. Thankfully,
Did he scream? I don't remember him screaming.
at the window scene, he screamed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense though. But like.
But I never saw
in the
Jurassic
trailer-
World 2, so I don't have anything to base
you
it off.
will you will not like him after that movie. I'll just say that.
Was that his first movie?
That was his first like big
Wow.
movie. He hasn't
I
been
mean, good
much.
for him
Yeah.
being able to score
Make-
two big movies
Making
like that.
making that money. Making that money.
Could you? I don't know why I thought this. Could you imagine if Chris Pratt was Pikachu?
That would have been a little too goofy, I think.
Yeah.
Just like goofy guy voice.
I feel like that was on their list, honestly.
Yeah, probably on the short list.
Mhm.
I definitely think Ryan Reynolds was a safe casting,
Mhm.
but I also do think that there wasn't anybody else that could potentially have done him better.
Yeah.
I think in terms of jokes, that is the best possible. Like joke line delivery.
Yeah.
And he's also very animated with his voice as well. So
Yeah.
like there's a lot of good
Do you
moments
think
of
we
him.
would have had the same reaction of like, oh my god, it's freaking Ryan Reynolds, if he wasn't Deadpool already? Or do you think more people would be excited
That's
because
the
you
thing.
don't have that association of Deadpool?
That's the thing. Not as many people would love Ryan Reynolds if this was released before.
I feel like a
Deadpool.
lot of people didn't like him being Pikachu because he was Deadpool, though.
That's the thing. It's like catch-22. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you know, damned if you do, damned if you don't. I guess in terms of casting. I mean, I didn't hate it. I just felt it
Yeah.
was like a safe pick. I'm like, okay, that makes
I
sense.
think it
that
was
it's
a good
Ryan
50-50
Reynolds.
with some people.
He's
Yeah.
always had like the same kind of charisma though. Like watching his earlier movies,
Mhm.
like
Oh, he's always been the same. Yeah.
yeah,
in terms
like
of charisma.
have you guys ever seen Waiting?
I don't think so.
You should watch it because you're a server. But basically, long story short, it's a movie about like a restaurant staff.
server.
I'm gonna kick your ass. It's a movie about like a restaurant.
Right.
So like you know you got the two busboys.
Is it one of his like earlier films?
kind of? Yeah, it's
So
got
like mid 2000s and something.
yes, it's like Justin Long, Anna Faris,
Oh, good cast.
Ryan Reynolds. There's a couple other guys that are familiar, but I just can't think of their names.
Mhm.
But it's
Sorry. Go on.
I don't want to be too loud, but it's like it's really
Continue.
fucking hilarious, and like he's always just kind of had like that same charisma and that
Right.
same mannerisms about everything, and
That's just who he is.
yeah, I'm like I saw something that said I think it was after the first Deadpool movie was filmed that after they had finished shooting, he just walked off set with the Deadpool suit on. And
Oh,
they're like, aren't you gonna bring that
The
back?
second one or the first one?
The first one.
No, this is
And then
mine.
he's like, somebody was like, "Are you
this
gonna
is
turn that back?" And they're like, "He's like, no, you can try to take it from me, but I'm not gonna let you."
I'm sure they have more than one suit
honestly.
anyway. So.
But the thing is that somebody had said Ryan Reynolds had waited his whole life to play Deadpool, and
Yeah.
he basically
Yeah.
just is the embodiment.
that's
of
what
Deadpool.
he was fighting for.
Yeah, he
like
was
a
the champion of
decade.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I definitely think that he was just the best pick for Pikachu.
Yeah. I mean, I can't really think of anyone else. 'Cause Danny DeVito always seems like the joke choice, even though
That,
more realistic.
that would have been the internet choice, you know.
I think there was a lot of speculation, or there was a lot of like the fan base that said that they wanted to see Danny DeVito real time, like his actual body in person, with just Pikachu ears on. And everybody would
It's just a really long episode of It's Always Sunny.
Yeah, everybody just been like, I would have been fine with that. I would have supported it. And I'm like,
But
honestly,
like he's tiny, like Pikachu size, or like actual
It's
human
like in
size.
those M&M commercials.
I think
where
he would've
plays
been
the
like-
red M&M. You know,
does he play the red M&M?
well, no, in one commercial, he's not like the voice, but there was a commercial where the red M&M turns into a human and it's Danny DeVito.
Better idea. Charlie Day is Pikachu.
Oh no,
that's too
dude,
much.
I cannot stand Charlie Day.
Shia LaBeouf.
That would have been funny. That would have been crazy.
I don't know.
I don't know if he would have done it anyway.
No,
No, Shia LaBeouf in Fury as Pikachu.
Oh, I haven't seen Fury. Unfortunately. Yeah, I know.
it's been a while.
It's been a
It's a
minute.
good movie. That's the movie that broke him, apparently.
What do you mean?
Broke him how?
Like, to become a little,
Artiste
yeah.
Shia.
Because he's method, and his character was
Very
a
method.
pronounced Christian, so he had to dive into faith, and it kind of...
I definitely just thought it was
Enlightened
Disney
him.
that just broke him.
That
Yeah.
too.
Look at Hannah Montana. She
I
fucking
would-
swung naked on a
I
wrecking
would
ball.
say
What is this?
Michael Bay.
Has
is
anyone
up there,
seen
too.
Even Stevens?
Yeah, I mean, you can only come out of that in such a
I just want
intense
to know what
sense.
they do to those poor kids, like on Disney
Honestly.
Channel. Like, good God, like
It
Nickelodeon.
looks like the Cole Sprouts made it out okay. The Cole... The
Yeah,
Sprouts
debatably.
kind
twins.
of.
Cole Sprouts.
They're artists as well. You
Oh
know.
my God.
Yeah, they're
Has
all
anyone made it out of that?
alive.
Raven Simone?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Orlando
would've-
Brown, was that the guy?
Oh God, was that
Oh,
Corey?
yeah.
His boyfriend. He's got like busted for like drug charges and stuff or something before a couple times.
Oh my God, yeah. I've seen that. Yeah. That's
Anyway, Detective Pikachu.
Anyway.
True.
I was
we
still
were talking
recommending...
about Disney Channel stars from the rest of the podcast. Okay.
It was a good movie. I would recommend seeing it. I understand why the critics weren't too great on it.
Yeah, including me, honestly. Like, I enjoyed it for the most part. I did not hate this movie.
Its weak spots was the script, basically.
Yeah, and honestly, all the humans just did not do it for me. I was
Yeah.
not a fan of really. None of the humans, I'm like, wow, I really like this character. They all have their equally annoying.
Yeah, even the detective.
Unless Ken Watanabe, you know,
Yeah.
except him.
And
But
he was
he's
all-
like in it for like 3 scenes.
Yeah.
So, spoiler. But, but other than that, I would recommend this. Just
Yeah.
give it a shot because a lot of people are actually like liking this movie, which is like really nice to
Yeah.
see.
I'll definitely see that the audience score is going to be a lot higher.
Because I never want a film to do poorly unless
Right.
like it deserves it.
Yeah.
And this is definitely not a film that deserves to do poorly or get bad reviews or do poorly in the
gonna do
box
great.
I
office.
especially want to see people support this movie because this was a really good movie, like visually for
Yeah.
Pokemon.
God, the visual effects credits just went
Oh my god,
on.
yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't stay that long for this.
But yeah, I mean, go see this movie, go support it because
Yep, give
there
it a
could be the
shot.
potential that we see more movies,
Yeah.
not like this one, because we'll
Hopefully-
talk about that in our podcast.
I'm glad that this was safe because now we can get a maybe, which would be weird because we're already getting a CGI remake of the first Pokemon movie. But
Are we?
Mm-hmm.
It's
I
in the
think
works.
it might only be being dropped in Japan because I've only seen
Oh,
Japanese.
Okay.
Bastards.
Like
Merch
live
from-
action?
No, like
Or just
it's all
computer animated?
CGI.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, when I meant CGI, I meant
Yeah.
3D
That's
animated.
pretty much CGI, so.
Which, if that wasn't coming out, I would have had faith that they might be making a live action movie.
Yeah.
So we either got that, maybe we'll get a mainline game type movie with Red. That'd be dope.
I was really kind of hoping they would have like thrown in like Brock.
I
or
feel like there
Misty.
was an East. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I,
think
thought they
there
were
was,
going to bring someone up like that, but they never
or
did.
I feel like there was one kid in the beginning that was like an Easter egg to his costume.
the Asian dude.
When they were
Yeah.
showing the commercial,
Yeah,
I think so.
they
Maybe.
showed the red hat.
maybe.
I think that might be like your generic trainer hat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was one or the other
Yeah.
because the other girl didn't look anything.
That
like
entire commercial was generic.
Yeah.
Everything. So, but
Yeah.
that would be how it would be. In
or if
real
we
life,
get
so.
the anime with Ash, Misty, Brock.
Yeah.
Sky's
never
the limit.
go wrong with animation.
This
Like,
movie was safe, so they just
I feel like this movie didn't need any of those guys. Like I think
Right.
I thought they would drop
The
like,
door's
a
open.
hint, like or
A hint would've been
here-
nice.
Oh yeah, like this so and so is a legend, or so and so is doing really well in tournaments.
like
and
when they
stuff
brought up
that.
Mewtwo. That's not a spoiler because it's in the trailer. It's on a
Yes.
bunch of the trailers.
Yes.
Because they mentioned Kanto, and I was just waiting, and I was waiting for like
something.
Just anything, yeah.
Is Misty and Brock definitely because they'd be famous because they're gym leaders.
Yeah, exactly.
So they would be known.
Yeah.
Even though Brock.
But I mean, like, we didn't really get a whole lot of sense of Pokemon battles in
Yeah.
a way either.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Because that's how they set up the whole.
Really, it's all you see in the trailer.
Yeah.
That's really the only Pokemon battle.
I can see the spoilers trying to leak out of us. So
Yeah, we probably should wrap this up.
Yeah.
that's
That's
our initial thoughts.
Initial
B,
thoughts, yes.
B.
For now, I'm a 4 out of 10. I'm a little more harsh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
See,
I'm
but
a little
is that
more
a
harsh.
failure in your eyes?
No, I didn't hate it. That doesn't mean I hate it. It's just
Right.
I can't
So
say
on the
it's a
star
good
system,
movie.
that's like a mid, low
2 out of 5.
C.
Two,
In a letter
in the
grading?
grades, grading, a letter grade. A C.
Okay, that's fair.
C
That's
minus.
fair. I thought you were gonna say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
C would be
go
good.
see it, guys.
Yeah,
I wish
C
you were my
minus.
teacher back in like sophomore year.
Yeah.
Let us
Just
know what you
like-
thought, guys. We'll be dropping this on Saturday, so the podcast will be dropped Monday, so be on the lookout for that. But anyways, this has been Caleb. When do you
Connor.
guys go?
And this has been Matthew.
Bye.
It's been good.
I love you.